It's October 1994, and a desperate search for two young boys has gripped the nation.
I want to say to my babies that your mama loves you so much.
Their mother, Susan Smith, claims she's been carjacked and her sons, Michael and Alex, taken by a black man. The boy's father, David Smith, sticking by his wife's side, just like much of the country. But it's all a lie. After 9 days of searching, Susan Smith confesses to buckling her boys into the family car and driving it into a lake. Susan Smith is convicted for their deaths and sentenced to 30 years in prison. Now, 3 decades later, Smith is up for parole. And for the first time since her trial, she will hear her ex-husband David speak out to oppose her release. Your ex-wife is going to face a parole board, and you're going to be there. What do you plan to say?
They can't let her out. For 30 years is just not enough. This wasn't an accident. She deliberately killed Michael and Alex.
You don't think she's been rehabilitated?
I don't think she'll ever be rehabilitated. To me, she's never even been really sorry for what she did.
Susan Smith's incarceration has been troubled. In 2000, she was transferred to a new prison after having sex with 2 guards. She's also been disciplined for drug use. In 2015, she wrote to a local newspaper reporter saying, quote, "I am not the monster society thinks I am. Something went very wrong that night. I was not myself. I was a good mother, and I loved my boys."
I've never denied that she was a great mother up until the moment that she killed them.
No signs.
No signs that she would ever hurt them. That's why I believed her the whole 9 days. I never doubted her.
David's emotions turned dark during Susan's trial. As you sat there during the trial, what was going through your mind?
I used to sit there and look at the back of her head and then look at where the bailiffs were and think about killing her. How quick could I get to her? Could I reach her before that officer reaches me? Yeah.
You wanted her dead?
I did.
David Smith has remarried and is a father again, but he's never forgotten Michael and Alex.
Usually it's a song that I hear. No, not any particular song, just different songs. And it just makes me remember how much I miss them. How I wish I could tell them, I miss you so much.
His anguish, he says, would be greater if Susan is released. If she does get paroled, do you worry that she's a threat to society?
What scares me is that she would get out and then running into her somewhere.
Why does that worry you?
I don't want to see her. I don't ever want to have to face her. Craig, God gives us free will, and that was her choice that night. Nobody else's choice. Nobody made it for her. She made the choice to murder Michael and Alex.
Have you forgiven her?
Of course.
Why?
It doesn't make the pain any less. But I had to forgive her. And to move on with my life, I had to forgive her, because it was just going to eat me up if I didn't.
As you might imagine, it's not been an easy time for David Smith. A lot of painful thoughts have resurfaced, but he's taken heart in all the folks who still remember Michael and Alex and honor their memories. We should point out we did reach out to Susan Smith's attorney. They declined to comment for our story. Talked to a legal expert down in South Carolina. It's highly unlikely that she actually gets paroled. But the David Smith that we saw there, he's come a long, long way in 30 years. He spent some time talking about some of the darker moments in the wake of his son's deaths, and he nearly took his own life a couple of times. But he credits his wife, Tiffany, his new wife, with helping him get through it.
But that grief is just so evident. It can never go away. Of course not. Thank you, Craig. Extraordinary.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.